start training camp tomorrow, so like I'm getting ready right now. Look at him. Look, what you worried about?
You're starting training
What you
camp
worried? I'm
tomorrow?
about to start.
You should have been
I'm about to
started.
start training camp. Yeah, hey, I'm about to. Yeah, don't worry, Joe Advantage, right? The fuck you worried about it for? I'm about to start
I'm not
training camp
worried at
tomorrow.
all.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. Yeah, you. That's how I'm looking at you. I'm about to start training camp tomorrow. I ain't threw no punches yet.
Maybe it's just me. Jermall looked highly medicated or higher than Giraffe Coochie. Now, this is not a title fight. It will be at 163. You heard Jermall Charlo. He's going to start training camp tomorrow, which means he's going to train 2.5 weeks for this fight. This is a tune-up fight. This is a showcase fight once again to make Jermall Charlo look good. Because what Jermall Charlo is trying to do is go to 168 and get that retirement money for Canelo Alvarez. In order to do that, he has to convince the boxing public that he's back to Jermall Charlo. I thought he would lose to Canelo at his peak. But to convince everybody that he's ready to get in there with him, which it doesn't seem like he is, Jermall and his team sees the big picture. This is the fight to elevate them. He's still a possibility for Canelo, but he has to look impressive against Jose Benavidez, who's not a true middle or super middleweight.
About David fighting Canelo, it's been said like the winner could potentially fight Canelo depending on how they look. In your opinion, from what you've seen of David at this point, does he beat a Canelo from what we saw in the Charlo fight?
Yeah, I think he knocks him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I really do think so. I mean, Benavidez is a monster. He really he throws. Benavidez throws literally an average of above 50 to 55 punches around. Canelo Charlo in the first round they threw one punch combined. So it's I mean the writing's on the wall, you know. I mean, if Benavidez is gonna throw 50 plus punches around, then guess who's gonna win?
And, fighters like Canelo, for instance, they must step up and fight the big names. They must fight, the Benavidez, the guys like Crawford, create excitement on a global scale.
Once again, Oscar De La Hoya is bashing Canelo's competition. Meanwhile, he's trying to push the Mejia fight, him and Eric Gomez, who is the president of Golden Boy. They're trying to push the Mejia fight on us, a fight we're not even asking for. Jaime Mejia is not a big name. In other words, Oscar's telling us that Canelo needs to stop cherry picking and fight the big names in boxing. That's basically what he's saying. But it's a bit of a contradiction because what he's doing is trying to give Canelo a cherry and Mejia. So I don't understand what he's talking about when it comes to that. He also says Benavidez will knock out Canelo Alvarez, who has one of the best chins in boxing. And his explanation is that Benavidez throws 55 punches around. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like when we was talking about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. When people were telling me Crawford does not throw enough punches, Errol Spence throws 1,200 punches a fight. And I'm stealing this from Coach Malachi. Who you fight matters. And they try to compare Danny Garcia to Terrence Crawford because Danny Garcia is also a counterpuncher. But there are levels. What happened in that Terrence Crawford-Errol Spence fight? Did he throw 1,300 punches? No, because the counterpuncher of Terrence Crawford was so accurate and they were hard punches, Spence was reluctant to throw as many punches as he did in prior fights. Now, we don't know how Benavidez is going to react when hard punches are coming his way because the hardest puncher he has faced was David Lemieux. Canelo is not a David Lemieux. So when this fight happens, that's what I'll be looking at when it comes to David Benavidez. Can he take the punishment that Canelo's going to deliver? And will he keep up his work rate and how is his chin? Because we saw what happened to Errol Spence. Because even though he threw more punches than Terrence Crawford, it wasn't 1,300 and Terrence Crawford landed a higher percentage. And I think this fight with Benavidez could mirror the Terrence Crawford-Errol Spence fight. But we won't know until they hit the ring. Anyway, what do you think about Oscar De La Hoya's comments? And what do you think about Jermall Charlo? Do you think he's ready for a comeback? Also, What do you think about Jermall Herring's comeback? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.